Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Akshay Sadavarte and today we are going to learn about some important vaccinations which are required by Cal State Fullerton. Now, even if you belong to a different university, you can refer this video to understand what are the vaccination requirements in general and how you should get done with them. So many of you asked me earlier that why are we being made to take vaccinations before traveling? So whenever you travel abroad, to a host country from your country, there might be an exchange of diseases, or you might be, encountering some diseases in the new country. So, to boost your immunity and to keep both the parties safe, both you, your peers, the people around you. So, for that reason, vaccinations are in place. So, mainly COVID-19 vaccination and boosters are mandatory, but there are some certain other diseases which may harm people. Now, many of these vaccinations you might have taken in your childhood, but still, if you don't have proof for them, you will have to take them again. So today we are going to see what are the vaccination requirements for Cal State Fullerton. So let me begin by sharing with you my screen, and we will start by making a simple search. So just type in your university name and the vaccination keyword, and you will come up to a page which will show you the vaccination requirements. So here is the first link, immunization requirements for CSUF. In here, if I go to, let's say, the spring is the new batch which is coming, or fall, both are the same. So here we can see that these are the following requirements. Uh, People will need measles, mumps, and rubella (MMR), varicella, that is for chickenpox, tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis, which is also called as Tdap. So this is a short form for that. And following other vaccinations, if you are under the age of 21. So if you are more than 21, you don't need this one. You don't need hepatitis B also. If you are older than 18, then tuberculosis risk questionnaire. So in the portal here, there is we will go to that portal. We can see the following things: COVID-19 vaccination and its booster, etc. So basically, measles, mumps, and rubella, which is a combination called MMR. So we need two doses for it. And if you have taken the vaccination in your childhood, and if you have a receipt for it that you have taken this vaccination, then that receipt will also satisfy this requirement. If not, and if you're confident that you have taken this vaccination, what you can do is you can do a titer test. So what a titer test is, it will they will take your blood sample and they will confirm that if this vaccination exists in your body or not, if the antibodies are present in the required amounts or not. But this is a bit risky. From my personal experience, a friend of mine who did this got a negative result, even he had taken the vaccination in his childhood. So he had to take the vaccination anyways, and this tests, I think, cost around 4K, 3K in India. So I would suggest, if you don't want to waste your time in the titer, unless you are certain, extremely sure, take the vaccinations and be done with it. So two doses, but make sure that there is a interval in these two doses. Like if you take the first dose today, then after 30 days, yeah, you can take the second dose generally. But so make sure you consult your physician, and when you go to him for your vaccination, ask him what is the amount of interval we have to keep in between so that you can plan accordingly. Then the second one is varicella or chickenpox. Now, this one is pretty common, and if you haven't had its doses and don't have a receipt, again you can take two doses of it, keeping in mind the interval which is required. Similarly, for Tdap, you only need one dose. For tuberculosis, now for tuberculosis, when I entered in spring 23, I was given two options, either to do a chest scan or to do a blood sample thing. But I think the easiest way is a chest scan. So that will satisfy your requirement the quickest and is the cheapest also, I guess. We will take a look at that in the following minutes. And then COVID-19. Now, for COVID-19 vaccinations, make sure you have taken two doses and also a booster so that you are safe in general and you meet the eligibility criteria. And if you scroll below, you can see some frequently asked questions. Now you will ask me, how do we present the, you know, the vaccinations proof? So we will discuss about that also. Now they say click here to access the Titan Health Portal. Let's go to the Titan Health Portal and log in with your CSUF credentials. I will put in mine. And as usual, it will ask you for a authentication part. Then you authenticate it. You put in your date of birth. What is my date of birth? One thing to keep in mind is that here, the date of birth and other things, are they put the month before and date later. In India, we put the date, month, and year. Here, they put month, date, and year. So you will have to get used to this type of users also. So here you can see home for me. Now, as I have almost completed 2 semester years, they are showing this updates. So ignore this. I already completed all of this. But here you can see the interface which will be shown to you. They will show you COVID-19 vaccination. And then if you click on update, then it will ask you for this. So this is the format in which you have to do. So I uploaded when I did my COVID-19 first vaccination, second vaccination, and then when I did my booster. And then I uploaded the certificates which we get from, I guess, there is one app which we use, right, in India. I forgot the name, but on that we get the certification of completion. So download it from there and upload it here, acknowledgement. So this is simple. COVID-19 is simple. Then for health services, inform the consent. This is just a form in which you have to like share consent that yes, I consent to sharing my information, etc., etc. For measles, as you can see, you can again add MMR when you took MMR. So basically, measles, mumps, and rubella are clubbed together. So these are 3-in-1 vaccination, you can say. So measles, mumps, and rubella you can add, and along with that, you just have to add your dates here. The certificate for vaccination will be at the end here. So we will go there. Similarly, this is a privacy practices notice. Then for rubella, for TB risk form, you just have to, write down if you are in a country where TB is prevalent, etc., etc. And based on that, they will say if you need tuberculosis testing or not. So if you are from India, yes, we will need tuberculosis testing. I skipped Tdap. For Tdap also, you have to do the similar thing. You just have to add which kind of Tdap you took. So I took Boostrix Tdap. There is a drop down there. You can select which one and when you took it. So I took it on, I guess December the 2nd. So I took it on December 2nd of 2022. Similarly, for varicella, you add it. And for tuberculosis testing, these are the options which you can choose from. So you can do a TB skin test, in which I think they give you some antigen or something, antibody in your body, and then if you get a reaction on your forehand of a certain kind, they conclude if you have a TB or not. So, but this takes a lot of time. Why do all this, the TB spot or the TB gold test, if you can just get done a chest X-ray. So chest X-ray is the easiest thing according to me. If you feel other options are cheaper or can be done, do them. Doesn't matter. Any one of this has to be done. Not all of them have to be done. This was also a common question from you all. So just do one and you are done. So you just have to upload the result here. Just say if it was positive or negative. And for proof of all of these, here is the part, immunization record. So here, if you click update, you have to, upload the documents which are, let's see if we can see my uploaded document. So okay, this is one of my document in which I have seen that this is to certify that I have taken MMR. Okay, my doctor did and added the date of birth, my date of birth. So a date of birth should be there, and the sign and stamp of my doctor should also be included. So here is a sign and stamp also. Then he also said, he also put the sticker which was present on my vaccination bottle as a precaution. So if you can also tell your doctor, like add the sticker also from the vaccination bottle as a proof. And this is one, I guess. And in my second document, I don't know why we can't see it here. I think if I click on this, okay, this is the second one. And this is the first one. So this was the first one which I took from Mumbai when I went for my visa. So here you can see I took diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, that is Tdap, then MMR and varicella. So these were, I think, my first doses. Tdap you only need one, so that got satisfied here. MMR I did this one and the one I showed you right now, so two. And varicella, I think also chickenpox you have to take once. Oh no, two doses I think. So yeah, accordingly you have to manage. And this is the type of statement which I got filled. My name and the mandatory details, etc., etc. My chest X-ray result, which said that yes, I don't have no evidence of TB, like that. So again, there is no fixed format which you should be using for your vaccination requirements. I would like to reiterate that it depends totally on your practitioner, your doctor. So in general, what it should be, his official letterhead with your date of birth, your name, what have you done. Like it can say, I certify that this person has taken this vaccinations, along with the sticker if you have from that bottle, if you have taken it recently. If not, if you have taken it earlier, make the doctor write down that date and sign, put his sign also in there, like yes, he has taken this and this is my sign and his official stamp of clinic. So that will make sure you satisfy all the requirements, and then you just have to fill up all these requirements and fill this record and upload your uh, PDFs, as I said, and that will get it all compliant. The rest of all others are consent things. So you just have to give consent. Yes, I consent to sharing my data. Yes, I consent doing this. Yes, I consent doing that. So that is all easy. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I will try to answer all of them. You can obviously use my documents as a reference by taking a screenshot, but I would suggest keep it flexible and do what your doctor tells you to. Now you will also ask me that what is the best way to get these vaccinations, because where would these vaccinations be available. So the best place to go to is a pediatrician doctor for little children, because children usually get these vaccinations. So if you don't want any hassle, just go to them, get vaccination. It will hurt a bit like an ant bite, because they put a needle in. If you are scared of needles, good luck. So that's it. Let me know if you have any doubts and I will try to clear them up. So good luck and I will see you here soon.